Hi, my name is Summer and I shop secondhand for items that I can add to my own collection or that I can sell on eBay. I went to a few different Goodwill shops. I was I was actually able to go with my friend Cara, which is super exciting. Ooh, we had so much fun. And then there was also one I went to by myself a couple of days ago. So I will show you the items that I found and go ahead and put comp sales up above here somewhere. He looked very vintage to me, so I did pick him up. I believe that I found a few sold ones only for about $7, maybe $8, and I did pay $3.20 for them. I should be checking comps when I'm shopping, but I get so excited. I'm like, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. So this guy probably wasn't worth picking up for the amount that I picked him up for. But if you find them at a yard sale, find him at a yard sale, Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes, great. But I don't know. I really don't know if he's gonna he was worth getting. I like to pick up Halloween and Christmas items, not because I know that they will sell, but I'm hoping when the Christmas season rolls back around that I will be able to really sell some of these. I did actually sell a trivia Christmas game. I didn't sell it for a lot, but I also didn't pay a lot for it, so it was alright. But I found this Halloween mini. I didn't really find many things like her, so I need to do a little more digging. But I know that I saw a Mickey and Minnie Halloween that sold together. I forgot to look this guy up. It's an animatronic. To be honest, I kind of forgot to even look and see if he worked with batteries. That was my fault. It's a fur real pig. So I don't know if they're going for anything. I did only pay $2 for this. Is from the one I went to with Cara. So that one just seemed to, for whatever reason, seemed to have better prices than the one that I normally go to. A lot of the plushies I picked up were 50 cents or $1 at that store. Super awesome. So I like that one a lot better than the one I picked up the Taz from, because again, I feel like if I had picked that one up at the second Goodwill I had gone to, it would have only been 50 cents instead of the $3.20 that I picked them up for. So, lesson learned. Check comp sales while you're out shopping. But yeah, so I have a fur real piggy guy. I picked up quite a few Beanie Boos, and I do tend to sell them. Usually I sell them for around, between $8 to $10, depending on what it is. Sometimes as low as $5. But again, depends on what it is, if there's a tag on it. I found this, I want to say it's a seal, white seal. Picked him up for $1, so, I should make a little something off of that. I picked up a cute little owl guy. I don't know if you'd say it's gold or brown, but for $1. And then another little bird. It doesn't have the tie tag on it. But let me see. But I paid $1 for it. So, and I know that without tags, I can usually sell them still for $5 to $6. Is it really worth it to sell them individually like that when they only sell for that amount? Probably not. So what I need to do is wait till I have a few of them and sell them together in a lot, because they should go that way then. But yeah, without tags, they don't really sell for much. Not that they sell for a lot, even with tags, but I don't know. We'll see what I can sell them for. I picked this one up, little rainbow. It says their name is Holly. But I don't know what kind of creature it is. There's a little bit of a shimmer on the belly. I really don't know what creature it's supposed to be. But they're tagged and I paid $1, so. I also got this kitty cat. I think this is a Siamese cat. And it says that its name is Jaden. I picked up this other cat as well. It's got some tufts up top. It's not tagged, but it says that their name is Buckwheat. But again, without tags, they won't sell for much, so I'll end up putting a few of them together. Raccoon is tagged, named Rocco. I thought this guy was pretty cute, a little fawn. There is no tag on him, but he does have $1 price tag on him, but yellow was half off that day, so I actually only paid 50 cents for it. Says the name is Buckley, but I thought he was super cute. I haven't seen a fawn before. I also found this My Little Pony plushie in really good condition. I don't know if My Little Ponies come with like tags or anything on them. I don't know. I did pay $2 for him, but I was excited that it was My Little Pony. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. This is an ugly doll. And it is also brand named Ugly Doll. I have sold one previously. I think it was a pink one or, Moxie or something. But this is a cat one. But I went ahead and picked it up. And again, I think I paid $1 for this one. So, and these should sell. I did pay $3 for this one. This is a Culver's merchandising plushie. I have sold other fast food plushies before, so I thought I'd grab him and give him a shot. But yeah, $3 for him, so I'm not sure if he's going to end up being worth it in the end, but we'll see. I found Alice. I recognized her, from the hair and the outfit and stuff, but there's also like candy and an apron on her, so I thought that was weird. It turns out that there's an Alice in Wonderland bakery play set, and I think movies. I was unaware. But yeah, so I picked up this plushie. I believe I paid 50 cents or $1 for it. Again, don't know if it'll end up being worth it, but it was just so funny that I'm like, that's Alice in Wonderland, but why does she have an apron bakery thing going on? I did also find Bluey. No. Is this Bluey or is this the dad? I'm not sure if this is dad or not. I'll be honest. I haven't really watched the show. It's a little for a little younger audience. My son's 12, so. But yeah, so I'm not sure who he is, but I knew that it was from Bluey. So I did recognize this guy as they're called Fugglers. I wasn't 100% on the name, but I knew I'd seen them before. And with it being Christmas, and I'd like to pick up Christmas and Halloween, I did grab them. It looks like it is from 2018. The teeth do creep me out. I'm not going to lie. But I got him anyway. So we'll see if he sells. I know brand new. I feel like brand new they're selling for about $20. And they come in like a cardboard box, I think, as a new one. But yeah, so I got a Fuggler. So yeah, so it is a Fuggler. The tag does say that it's a funny, ugly monster, which is how they got to, I assume, how they got to Fuggler. I have not checked to see if this works, but he is battery operated. I believe that it's supposed to sing, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I haven't seen a sold one, at least not a sold used one. So I don't know if it's going to go for anything, but I know that I've seen, if you find a Santa that sings Holly Jolly Christmas, I believe that one should go for a good amount. I say good amount. I can't even tell you how much because I don't remember what they said they sell for now. But I thought I'd give them a try. I did pay $4, and again, I didn't see I don't believe it was. I saw a used sold one, so I don't know if it's gonna go for much. I also found this nursing kitty. I paid $4 for it at the second Goodwill I'd gone to, so I thought it was a good price because at first I was going to bypass it even though it was soft, but I realized, well, these are magnets. These are magnetized, so there must be babies, kind of like Puppy Surprise. This isn't a Puppy Surprise or a Kitten Surprise doll, and I didn't find any actual tags from the maker, so I don't know if this would actually go for anything, and I did pay $4 for it, but I don't know. For some reason my head said to grab it. Now this guy, I'm not sure if he's going to be worth anything. I actually didn't find him on eBay. It's from a company called Dandy, and I know that they do sell, but again, like he's got an owl hat, and it's attached, so it's not like it was something that someone just randomly put on him. So it was meant to go like this, but I don't know if it's going to be worth anything. It was a yellow tag, so it was half off. It ended up being, I think, $2. So I got it, but I don't know. I also picked up a couple of shirts. I've been on the lookout for concert shirts because I've heard that they will sell. And I found this Imagine Dragons one. And the back shows their concert dates. Now, this one doesn't seem to be selling for much. Doesn't seem to be selling for much on eBay, but I did see, I feel like it's World Tour. Why do I feel like the word loom? But I know one of their World Tour shirts do sell. I want to say they were selling for like $50 when I looked, and there's a couple of different variations. So those seem to be going, the World Tour ones. The other sweatshirt I picked up is Naruto. And this looks to be selling for about $20. And I picked it up, I think it was about $5 at Goodwill. So I don't know, but we'll see. I also found this Hufflepuff hat. I also found this Hufflepuff hat, and on there, and it says Hufflepuff around it. I feel like I saw it going for about $10 on eBay, but I might be making that up. I did buy it for $3, but I mean, with the new Harry Potter series coming out on HBO, I just thought it would be good to grab. It seems like the Harry Potter memorabilia should go with the new series coming out. So we'll see. At the first Goodwill I went to by myself, I picked up this McDonald's cup. It's plastic, not glass, and it's from 2024. I think I paid $3.20 for it, and I picked it up thinking this probably isn't going to be worth it. It looks like there were a few selling, but it was more the set of them selling. Because, I put in McDonald's, collector cups, and of course they come up with the vintage glass ones. So I need to do a little more digging on this one. But again, I'm really not sure if I should have picked this up. We went to a couple of yard sales while we were visiting our friends, and I did find this. I've heard picking up blank media for recording, especially, packaged, sells, and I forgot to look this one up, but it's an 8-track blank recording tape. And I know that I have a cassette and a VHS for recording, but I'd like to get a couple of them together to list. But yeah, I was excited. And at a yard sale, I did pick up this Berenstain Bears VHS tape. I don't know if it's going to go for much, and I do have a lot of Berenstain Bears books up on eBay, and they haven't sold, and they've been up for a couple of weeks. So I don't know if this is going to be worth picking up or not. At that same yard sale, my husband Charlie came across this Star Wars trilogy VHS, and I was like, oh, I mean, that's okay, but if you pull this off, you can see all the VHS tapes, and then it's got this really cool artwork around the outside. So we got this to put up with the collection, which we do have another VHS set, but it's different as far as the artwork. So obviously we need all of them. The second Goodwill I had gone to with Cara, I picked this up, a medieval themed drinking game. I don't know, if it's going to be worth anything, but so one on the back, it gives a few different samples, and one of them is, the queen is trying to marry off her ugliest heir and needs an appropriate suitor. Whoever has the worst driver's license photo drinks. But, with me loving all things geeky and nerdy, I just felt this was necessary to take home. There was a yard sale that we went to that had a lot of almost Dollar General clearance stuff, which, I mean, that's fine. I actually picked up a few dinosaurs for Talon, but they did have a few used toys. And I found SpiderMan, so I'm going to add him to my collection. But he's got the webbing on him, so I kind of want to put glue dots or hot glue on it and put him on something so he's climbing up the wall. I was really excited to find this. This actually came out on a new cart while I was there shopping at the second Goodwill, and it's a My Little Pony carry case. And I'm like, dude, this is vintage for sure. And I'd never seen one like this before. And again, My Little Pony is a little bit more my sister's era. But I still was like, oh, this is really neat. And you open it up, and here's where your ponies go. Now, it is empty, and I do see some of them selling. But, oh, man, if you've got it full, that sells for a lot more, obviously, because you've got it full. But yeah, I'm excited to get this up. I think it's going to go. I only paid $3 for it as well. Wow. So yeah, I'm just really excited. I think it's gonna be a good flip for me. I did pick up some American Girl books, although they really haven't gotten much views. They really haven't gotten many views on eBay. But I think it's because the way I have them listed is just 6 random American Girl books, but they go, by the characters. So for instance, this is Meet Samantha, and this one is Happy Birthday Felicity. And so each one should actually have 5 or 6 other books of just Samantha's. What I need to do is pull that American Girl book lot off of eBay and do it correctly where the different characters' books are all together. Because I really feel like that's why they haven't gone. Because American Girl stuff seems to sell. I know that I've sold American Girl clothes, and those sell really good if you can find them. Especially if you can find them at a yard sale or just a really decent price at Goodwill. But always on the lookout for Goosebumps books. I have sold everything that is Goosebumps that I had. I had a bunch of them in a lot. I had a couple of the movies even. And yeah, they've all sold. So I'm slowly trying to build my Goosebumps collection back up again so that when I get, I don't know, however many and it also depends on which ones I get, because I know I already have this in my save pile. So I've got a couple of different copies of this same book. So I don't know if it was just super mass produced. I don't know. But anyway, so if you see Goosebumps, you should pick it up because they will sell. I found some Minecraft books. The movie is out with Jack Black and Jason Momoa. So I do still like to, especially with the movie being out, I like to try and put things up because it's, it's relevant. It's in people's faces, all of the trailers and interviews and whatever else. So I just figure it might go. I did pick up the Redstone Handbook and the Essential Handbook. And these do go, they seem to go better when you've got all 4 of them, because I think there's 4 of them that go in this set. I do have the Essential Handbook up by itself, but again, it hasn't really gotten any looks or any traffic, but you know, if because I've got a few other ones, like for instance, I also picked up these other unofficial Minecraft books. These are Diary of a Minecraft Zombie and Herobrine Goes to School. So I figure if I put the Essential Handbook and then a few of these other chapter books together, those will most likely go. And then the other Minecraft items I have all sold, because I picked up like a Minecraft Panda activity playset, and then I had a Minecraft Lego kit and stuff, and those have all sold. I found this. I Am Pusheen the cat. Now I recognized the picture at first because I've seen this as I think on my Facebook Messenger, I've got like reaction buttons that are this cat. So I went ahead and picked it up. I don't think it's going for much, but I was excited to get it. At the first Goodwill I went to, I picked up all of these Pokemon books, and they are marked as 2 for $2.29. So I like getting the kids' books there because that's a good price, especially considering these are books that I look for. Because, you know, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, whatever other ones I might be able to find. So I was excited to find all of these ones. So we'll see what they go for. I haven't really sold anything Pokemon, but I'll be honest, I don't know if I might have a book, like a single book up or something. I'm not sure now. So I did find the Kalos Beginner's Handbook. And then there's also Pokemon Advance, Pokemon in Disguise. Oh, this is a learn to read book, so this isn't a handbook or anything. And then this is, I think this is a manga. Hold on. Yes, this is a manga. This is a manga version that I found. And then I also got this Pokemon I Choose You. Pokemon I Choose You, I think that it is adapted from the movie. Is there a movie? I just don't know enough about Pokemon. Which, I mean, I love nerdy things. I just never really got into Pokemon. But I was excited to find the books. Yeah, it's a Narwhal. So that caught my attention. I don't know if these are, you know, worth anything, but oh my gosh, so funny. It's Narwhal, a Unicorn of the Sea. And it says up here Narwhal and Jelly book, so I'm assuming there must be a few of them in a series. Picked up this Clifford Halloween book from a yard sale. I believe I paid $0.25 for it, maybe 50 cents. But again, with it being a Halloween book, because what I want to do is put a lot together of different specific Halloween books and see if that will go. This one I'm adding to my own collection. This one is Star Wars ABC 3PO Galactic Basic Edition. And so it's just going to go with all of my other Star Wars books. I have a few Barbie books that I want to put together, and I think I have enough now to put a lot together and list. I think I've got like 6 or 7 of them that I've been saving. But I found this Mermaidia. Barbie Fairytopia Mermaidia. I don't know. They're just making words up. But anyway, so I'll put a lot together and sell these. Magic School Bus book. I don't have anything listed, but I know I have a couple of Magic School Bus books I've been saving till I have a couple of them together to sell. I don't know if they're going to go for anything. I also have a Magic School Bus series, a DVD, but it's only like 1 disc for the series, and there should be like 10 discs. So I don't really know why I'm keeping it. I don't know if you guys have heard of Betty Spaghetti. I hadn't heard of it, but the book has glitter on it. And I said yes. So I found this Spider-Man book. This is also going to go into my collection. Let's see. Which one is it? Oh, it's Spider-Man's Big City Showdown. Yeah, oh, and I saw today that SpiderMan Noir It's going to be voiced by Nicolas Cage, and but they're coming out with the series. I think it's a TV series. It's weird to say it because everything's streaming now. So do you say TV series? I did get this book. So I picked up another one like this, but it's about, because this book is called What If You Had Animal Feet? And I've previously picked up a book that was What If You Had an Animal Mouth? And the yard sale I picked that book up from, the little boy that was there raved about the book and just super recommended it, said you're going to love the whole series, your son will love it, don't worry, you need this. And it was right. It's a fantastic book, but I hadn't seen any other ones. I only ever saw that What If You Had an Animal Mouth? So I was really excited to find this. I'm going to read it to my son later and see what he thinks. Sometimes he thinks it's cool for me to read to him, but 9 times out of 10, he just wants me to give him whatever it is and go away. He's 12. I don't know what this is, and I'm not 100% sure why I got it, but it was 2 for $2.29, so I paid $1.15, and it's Fall Guy's Guide to Winning the Crown. And what it looks like is, what it looks like is a guide to like a video game, and usually like video game guides and video game books, or any kind of game handbook will usually sell. Whether or not they go for a large amount, it remains to be seen. But yeah, so I don't know what Fall Guy is. I don't know, but it says tips and tricks to be the last being standing. I don't know. I picked up a few junior novels. These are called The Kingdom of Renly. This is numbers 10, 9, and 5. But they do seem to be selling, but the pictures, the artwork on the cover just looked really fantastic. So, and I paid 50 cents a piece for them. But I love anything dragons, and it looks so cool. I said get it. These I am excited about, and I'm going to tell you why in a moment. So these are Wings of Fire by Tui T. Sutherland. I'm sure that I did not pronounce their name correctly. But it looks like what I have here is, this one is the first 3 stories, so I'm not sure if these are like short stories that kind of go with it. And then these are numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I got them for 50 cents a piece. Well, I realized that I already have a Wings of Fire book listed, and I actually have number 1 listed. But it's just funny how, I don't know, it's just funny because they didn't have it. I would have grabbed whatever other ones they had if they had it. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is end up doing a lot and being able to put together books number 1 through 5 plus this this story collection and sell those. And they are selling. I really can't remember the price right now. But yeah, I was excited to see them in the store because I'm like, I know I have one. I grabbed a Jim Butcher book. This is the Dresden Files, or part of the Dresden Files. I'm going to be very honest. I did not really read the series. I got about 3/4 of the way, not even 3/4 of the way through the first book, and decided I don't really care. This is one I was not sure about. So what the top says is that it's from TSR Inc., the producers of the Dungeons and Dragons game. I did look them up. It looks like this one I've seen sold for $15 on its own. It looks like it's a first edition. It's in super good shape, but it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's from 1983. But I mean, it almost looks like it's never even been opened. The spine doesn't even look like it's been cracked. But yeah, so they are selling. Obviously, there's a series of them. I didn't even know about these, but I remember like Goosebumps having the choose your own battle, or not battle, but choose your own adventure books. So I'm excited to see, where this goes. But I by itself, I think it's selling for $15. And obviously, if you have others, it'll sell for more. I'm of an age where I remember VH1 playing pop-up video, and it used to be my favorite thing. I was really into music when I was growing up, and in my teens. And, excuse you. Oh my God, get out of here. I was really into music in my teens, and I would get, you know, the CDs and make sure that I read the covers, the inside little pamphlet that they give you. All the lyrics were in there, and sometimes they had stories or, you know, like the thank yous from the artists and stuff. But pop-up video was so cool because it would give you some of the behind the scenes or just additional information about either the music or about the artists, or sometimes it was just even things that happened during the same time period that kind of go with it. But I thought this was super cool. One of the questions for this one is about Bruce Springsteen and the song Glory Days. And one of the questions is, who is Bruce's bandana wearing guitarist? Little Steven. Yeah, so these might be questions I don't really know answers to. Anyway. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys is this hanging out behind me. They have brought out a new cart of things, and I honestly just didn't even realize that's what I was looking at, was a cart of new stuff. I just was like, oh, look, stuff. Anyway, at the very bottom was this Star Wars bag. I paid $5, and it's a Death Star. There are legs, you know, that'll go with it. I just don't really have any. I can't really set it up with the way it is, but I'll take a picture and put it up. But yeah, so it's just a little drink holder. So I'm assuming it's kind of like, you know, if you go for a bonfire, I'm gonna need my Death Star to hold my drink. Hold on a second, I'll get that out. But it was so cool, and I was like, for $5, I am way okay with that. So I did also pick up 2 boxes of free books that I have not brought in and looked at yet. However, when I was looking at them, as I was putting them in the car, there are quite a few series, like the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series by Stieg Larsson is in there. It looks like there's 4 or 5 books that go in it. So I'm like, okay, well, I can put those up and sell them. Whatever books I don't end up selling or keeping for myself, I'm going to donate to the book exchange that we participate in. So thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. I am really excited about the My Little Pony case that I found. Only paying $3 for it. I just think that it's going to end up being a good flip for me. I don't have any My Little Ponies to put in there at the moment, but maybe if I find some, I can put in there. But I know that it's going to sell better obviously with ponies inside of it. You can find me on eBay by searching for Thrift Wizard, and go ahead and take a look at some of the items I've been able to curate over the last couple of months. Leave a comment if you have any questions, or if maybe you found something over the last week or two that you were just super excited about and you want to make sure that other people see how cool it is as well. Again, the shop is called Thrift Wizard on eBay. Thanks, and have a great day, you guys.